Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to Goodbye Deponia, the third of the trilogy, the Deponia-Trilogy games, all mixed together in the complete journey package. The right way to buy it, if you're going to buy it at all. This episode may definitely be short. We're in this puzzle, and you will quickly see that we've got to figure out how each character decides which doors they use and how all exits are connected, so that we can get Donna to attack Cletus. I'm playing as Rufus dressed up as Cletus. So there are 3 doors that don't exit any different.
Gotcha! This is a mistake. I don't even know you. Hey! Hey, wait!
I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I did this. Did I just solve the puzzle on the first try on accident? I tried a lot of times before this.
There you are at last. What is this ridiculous game of hide and seek? What's going on here?
That woman obviously has it in for us.
Right. What she said. Can't you take better care of your prisoners?
My prisoners? You're the one who dragged her along. And anyway, where is she now?
She must have taken the wrong door.
Just as well. Now there's nothing standing in the way of our departure.
Departure?
To Porto Fisco, of course. The last high boat to Elysium is waiting for you there. Unless you would rather stay here.
Actually, it's like this.
Goal? Can I talk to you for a second? This is our chance. He'll escort us straight to Porto Fisco and put us in the high boat himself.
And what if your cover's blown?
There'll never be a better opportunity.
All right, we'll risk it.
Don't worry. Rufus is here.
And promise me you will behave authentically and dignified, like Cletus.
Forsooth, my good man. Then let us promenade back to your noble steed. My chivalric blood seethes already.
Yes. After you.
That isn't half bad.
Before a champ decamps to adventure and enters the lion's den, he attends an obscure purification ritual. Yeah, that's a habitual narrative. Look it up, it's for sure. Polished to utmost cleanliness and dressed up as his nemesis, he chose, backed by gold, to go out on a limb. And that they had to leave their friends of old out in the cold was basically their own fault. Advance never hold, because breaks are for wimps.
Well, start because breaks are for wimps.
Who needs those crumbs? Oh, look at me. I'm Doc. I'm a know-it-all and a legless wonder. Oh, look at me. I'm Bozo. I have hair like an Elysian unicorn and can make fart sounds on my bass fiddle.
Now don't be so upset. I think it's sad you parted in anger. But believe me, they're going to change their minds. At the latest, when they wake up the day after tomorrow with a planet under their feet.
Huh. We'll see. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad after all if the Organon blew this whole junk heap to smithereens.
Rufus!
I didn't really mean it. So, what's it like on Elysium?
You'll see soon enough.
Is it true that they have fountains that shoot drinking water into the air?
Rufus, I can't concentrate.
Yeah, what are you doing anyway?
I'm writing my report to the Council of Elders.
Boring.
It will It'll only take a moment. You can get the bed ready.
The bed? As in, who's been sleeping in my bed?
Yes, of course the bed. We should be well rested when we get to Elysium.
And you and me? I mean, the two of us are gonna share a bed?
To sleep, Rufus. Got it? Just to sleep.
Yeah, sure, naturally. Yeah, sure. Why else?
Okay, so in what will probably go down as the worst bit of unfortunate timing in my career, I beat the end of last chapter in 3 minutes by accident on one click. If I had just taken the previous recording for 3 minutes longer, we would have been done, and I could have kept everything nice and separate. So I can't do that, and I'm not going to put up a 3-minute video, so we'll just call this episode the beginning of the next chapter, as far as labeling it in YouTube. So this is now chapter, what would that be? Chapter 10, and honestly, a look at this seems to indicate there's not going to be a lot here. So there wasn't a ton of stuff in 8. There was actually a surprisingly incredible amount, a lot more than I think should have been and I thought would have been in chapter 9. One of these things, one of these sub puzzles could have gotten put somewhere else just to balance it. That seems to be the refrain I keep repeating as we go through Deponia, is that there just seems to be a rather terrible unbalance between chapters, and making some chapters incredibly long, some chapters incredibly short. So we're gonna get the bed ready, I suppose.
Huh. Should I wear pearl white today? Or maybe snow white? For someone who always wears the same outfit, this gigantic closet is awfully excessive. 3 dwarves could easily do handstands in there, which would be approximately 1.8 people, or 1.2 bozos.
Door button, lid.
Just a washstand. But hey, there's a coffee dispenser! Well now, what have we here? Coffee from plastic cups? I thought I was traveling first class.
So we get coffee, interestingly enough. So would there be any reason to put the coffee on our closet?
I'd rather hang on to my stuff, although there isn't much room in this kit.
Air duct. So all he really needs to do is figure out how he can set up the bed and keep quiet. As long as he doesn't talk, he shouldn't blow his cover. Although, I would suspect Argus already has an idea. Let's see. Guess we should just keep the drawer open. And then we'll just hit the bed button. And really, that seems like all of it?
The duct leads deep into the interior of the cruiser. Where exactly is hard to say from here. Whew. Nope. Screwed shut.
So it seems like everything is fine. Doesn't seem like there's anything to click on. Let's grab this letter opener.
May I?
Why do you need a letter opener now?
To open my mail. What else?
What mail?
Me mail.
What do you mean?
Well, me male, you female. Get it?
Heavens, I'm so unsettled that I find that sweet.
So I think we need to do a bit of snooping, is what I think is the puzzle here.
Yeah,
And I think we need to find out that Argus is planning on killing us or something. So crawl in the open air duct.
Ouch. Huh. End of the line. Wow. What is all this stuff? Huh. Cool location. I bet this is a great spot for parties.
Seems like all kinds of terminals and puzzles.
Wow. What is all this stuff? Cleanliness seems to be a high priority around here. The doormat is so clean you could eat off of it. Wow. What is all this stuff?
I don't know why you would trust Argus, really. If you're thinking about just all the times Cletus has messed up their deal. Let's pour some coffee on the doormat.
Oops. What the? Oh boy, they've actually got a special robot for cleaning the doormats. Hey, Tidy Bot, all ship shape? Rydo. I'd really love to have one of those as a pet. It's cute. And instead of making a mess, it cleans everything up. Man, it comes with a great hold.
So, drop the knife on it.
It's not gonna work enough here.
So, drop the shoes on it.
It's not gonna work enough here.
So maybe the Tidy Bot was blocking the door.
Oh.
Can I help you?
What are you doing here?
Guarding the door, Inspector.
Ah, I see. All right.
Can I help you in any way?
Well, you could step aside. I want to check whether everything's ship-shape on the cruiser.
Not possible. The bailiff has ordered that all guests must remain in their cabins.
What? But, what's the meaning of this? Why are you blocking my way?
Orders from Bailiff Argus. He's worried that intruders have obtained unauthorized access to the cruiser.
Intruders? Inconceivable.
No, don't worry. We'll catch them, even if we have to search every single cabin.
Did you just say you're searching for intruders? That's ridiculous.
Maybe, maybe not. At worst, they're Deponian rebels. Annoying, but harmless. So no worries, Inspector. We'll have everything under control. And you'll be safe, as long as you remain in your cabin.
Are you also going to search our cabin?
What for? You got anything to hide?
What, me? No, well, go ahead.
This won't take long. Huh, there's no one else here. Pardon my distrust, Inspector. I'll return to my post if that's all right with you.
So let's talk to Goal about this.
You can get the bed ready.
Coffee on shoes.
Now they are moccasins. Get it? This coffee joke.
So we have
So
Cletus
it's
shoes.
true what they say about people who wear platform shoes. They have terrible taste in footwear.
So let's use the shoes with the door button.
For this, I need nothing but my fingers and, nah, nothing else.
Okay, so go back up here. And let's see. Cletus shoes with the
It's not gonna
terminals.
work from up here. It's not gonna work from up here. It's not gonna work from up here. It's not gonna work from up here.
So I don't understand what we succeeded in doing by moving the tiny bot over here. And unless the letter opener works with the shoes.
Perfect. Breathable shoes are all the rage.
So now we have Cletus shoes that are dripping. Let's see, coffee with the shoes.
Now they are moccasins. Get it? This coffee joke.
So we've got holy shoes.
It's not gonna work from up here. It's not gonna work from up here.
Interesting. Maybe I talk to the guard and get him to fix my shoes.
Can I help you?
I insist on being let out of my cabin.
Not possible. I have my orders.
This verges on harassment. After all, I'm an Elysium. You have no right to treat me like this.
You're welcome to file an official complaint.
Are we prisoners now?
Not at all, Inspector. I have strict instructions to treat you as though there were no reason to suspect you of betraying the Organon.
Then I'd better stay in my cabin.
Do that.
So what happens if we put the Cletus shoes in the coffee
For
dispenser?
this, I need nothing but my fingers and a business card that confirms I develop computer games.
Let's put the shoes in the closet.
Looks cool. A less astute observer than me could easily get the idea that someone is hiding in the closet, which in principle means everybody. So it should be easy to find a victim for my little prank. But where? That was a good scare, but it's just the shoes.
Okay, so we're gonna convince him that
Can I help
he's
you?
in the closet.
Are you going to search our cabin again?
What for? Do you think I missed something?
No, well, go ahead.
This won't take long. Huh, there's no one else here. Pardon my distrust, Inspector. I'll return to my post if that's all right with you.
He doesn't look very hard. So, this, then this.
Can I help you?
Are you going to search?
What for?
No.
This won't take long. Aha! I knew it! There's someone hiding in the closet. No, there isn't. How would they have got in here anyway? Pardon my distrust, Inspector. I'll return to my post if that's all right with you.
So it doesn't seem like I can do anything else. Unless we use the letter opener on, like, the drawer.
I'd
the
rather hang
bed.
on to my stuff, although there isn't much room in this game.
We'll use it on goal. I don't see any reason to do that. Why would I stab her?
Do you still need the letter opener?
Well, that depends. Was it Cletus with the letter opener in the billiard room?
No.
In that case, yeah, I need it a little longer.
Alright, so I think we just have to go to bed.
Oh, go! The bed is ready.
Don't even try to sweet talk me. We're just going to sleep, understood?
You already said that.
Yes, but you didn't listen to me. And kindly keep your pants on, will you? Even if it's only because of the security cameras.
Security cameras? You mean we're being filmed? And somebody's watching it?
Maybe not right at this moment, but I'm sure that they record everything and view it on a regular basis.
And, of course, it would have been really silly if I had taken off my disguise, huh?
Yeah, that would ruin everything.
Unless someone got into the computer core in time to delete the recording, right?
Is there something you want to tell me, Rufus?
No. You go ahead and finish your report. I'll do something reasonable. Nothing like making my way into the computer core or anything like that. Quite the contrary. I'll be doing something boring. Something that won't make you suspicious.
Okay, so we've now figured out what we're supposed to be doing here. That's kind of funny. Track down, trick the guard, infiltrate the room, destroy the evidence. So, if the letter opener worked for everything else, let's try to use it here.
I'd rather hang on to my stuff, although there isn't much room in this kit.
Try the coffee on the closet.
I'd rather hang on to my stuff, although...
No. Let's take the mattress now, we can take that. Take the slatted frame. And then what? Will this now work with like the drawer?
I'd rather hang on to my stuff, although there isn't much.
Okay. So let's see if this convinces them.
Can I help you?
But you don't need to watch the security videos, do you?
Don't worry, we'll do everything necessary to ensure your safety.
Which doesn't include the videos from our cabin, right?
Wrong. But don't worry, Inspector. The content of those videos will be handled very discreetly. And if it's true what they say about your last recordings, they're not terribly exciting anyway.
Are you going to search our cabin again?
What for? Do you think I missed something?
No, well, go ahead.
This won't take long. Aha! I knew it! There's someone hiding in the closet. No, there isn't. How would they have got in here anyway? But what's this? Someone has fled through the air duct. Hello? Is anybody there? Hello?
So now let's press the drawer button and get him knocked out. Ah, that works.
Ha! Did you see that goal?
Did I see what? What have you been doing back there?
Nothing. I didn't just overpower the guard outside the door in a really cool way. To say nothing of locking him up in the bedbox. Oh, no way. If I had done that, then you should have seen me because it was awesome. Or it would have been. I didn't do it, of course, you know.
Of course not. Otherwise, I'm sure you would have said something super cool. Nighty-night. Or sweet dreams. Something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Shoot. She's right.
It is really strange that Cole likes Rufus at all. She actually gets into his chaos and insanity. But probably being from Elysium, he's probably quite refreshing. So we know coffee on the doormat is probably useful. So let's just pick up the tidy bot.
Hey, tidy bot. All shipshape? Neato. I'd really love to have one of those as a pet. It's cute. And instead of making a mess, it cleans everything up. And it comes with a drink holder.
It has a drink holder, so let's give it the coffee.
Is that really a drink holder? Sweet. Yeet.
So that's an interesting thought. That it's going to, wherever it goes, it's going to end up spilling more coffee. Let's go through this door. Lots of doorways I'm seeing. Okay. This place is a maze. It seems like. Is this the security entrance? Security room?
Huh? I'm pretty sure I've seen this corner before.
Through this door. Let's go down this corridor then.
No doubt about it. I'm going in circles. I guess I'll have to think of something else.
Oh, I figured it out. I have figured it out. So, the trick here is we've just got to use TidyBot to show us the way. So we go back, we get another coffee, we spill it on the doormat again, and then TidyBot will move from where we are to back to where we want him to be, and we'll follow the path.
This must be the computer core.
So just have to drop this on the doormat. You have to poke a hole in it.
Thanks, I still have some.
So we use this with this.
Not in my inventory. You know, call me a conceited thought, but I don't want another brown spot on my trousers when I get to Elysium.
Alright, that's not gonna work. So we're gonna have to do this again. So now we use the letter opener on TidyBot.
The Blind Spot of Sisyphus, an installation by Raphael Rembrandt, the great critic of our modern performance-oriented society.
Right. So now we do it again. And it should work this time. Did I pop a tire or did I poke a hole in the coffee? I think I poked a hole in the coffee. So now we've got our path. So we go across the bridge. And I imagine you couldn't have made it to the right location at all if you hadn't done this trick first. In fact, it looks like exactly that's the case.
Hey, what are you doing? No doubt about it. I'm going in circles. I guess I'll have to think of something else.
Oh, there's more to this puzzle, isn't there? I have to drop the coffee on Tidybot, don't I? To stop him. Alright, so coffee on this. Coffee on Tidybot.
It's out of coffee. I better fill her up then.
And then knife on Tidybot.
No way. Tampering with a piece of art is out of the question.
Alright. You should be set. So let's go back this way again. Having to do this 3 times is annoying. Put this here. That leaves the pattern. So now we need to just
It's
drop
out of
it.
coffee. I better fill her up then.
Ah. So don't need to use
Working up here.
I don't need to use the letter order coffee in the sense I thought. I'll just use it in a different sense. I thought I was going to have to well, now the doorway works.
Huh. I could swear that this door led somewhere else. Looks like the interior designer screwed up.
Yep. To the computer core now.
Finally! I'm a genius! I always knew it!
Ah, there you are. What are you up to?
Sightseeing?
You wanted to delete the security video from our cabin that shows you without your disguise, right?
What? No!
You don't have to hide these things from me. No matter what you've done, we're a team now.
Really? Even that I trimmed my toenails over your breakfast cereal?
We'll talk about that later. For now, let's focus on how we can get the video data.
Oh yeah, good idea.
This place must be crawling with security systems.
Was that me? That's not so good, is it?
The alarm still hasn't gone off yet. We're probably safe as long as you don't mess with the terminals.
Well, what do I do now?
Hey, try to distract the cameras. Then perhaps I can reach a terminal unnoticed.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem. Cameras love me. I'm the more photogenic of the two of us anyway. Aha, I think I can distract the cameras.
Hey! It looks like they can only move at a 45-degree angle. Walk along the wall and they'll follow you.
Easy peasy.
First, I need to go to the terminal on the left. Let me know when you've cleared the way.
Okie doke.
Another puzzle. I guess we can skip them, can't we? I've been saying we couldn't, but I guess we could have. Ready for a trip to Funky Town? Rufus has to distract the cameras. If he moves very close to them, he can clear a path to goal. Need a hint?
Nope.
So I think this purple one's probably in the way right now. So if I did, oh, I can only move at right angles. So now I just need to get the yellow distracted from me. So the colors overlap.
Nope.
It's kind of repetitive that you can't move diagonally. There we go. There we go. We just now need to convince the yellow to move.
Nope.
And do we talk to gold?
Now!
Yep, that worked. So now I need to move her from this position to, let's see, this position, which is going to be a bit of a challenge. Let's go up this way.
Nope.
I can't move around. Yeah, that's not gonna help. So I have to move the blue one. Pink one. This one. Let's see. Let's move this down here. And I think the only one left to move is this blue one. Nope. I've got this red one now that I've got to figure out. I think I've got this. If I come down here and then walk over here. I gotta walk over here first to get its attention, then walk over here, then walk over here. Well, that did some of it.
Nope.
Where is that yellow coming from? Oh, right here. There we go. Got it.
Go! Now!
Okay, this is gonna be interesting. So I'm gonna have to get back. Let's see, what can I even do? This guy has to go away. Doesn't it? Yes, maybe not. can't help but wonder if I'm supposed to move her back to the other side. That seems like more realistic. Let's see if we can talk to her.
Go now.
Have her move back.
This works better than I thought.
Yeah, and it's pretty groovy too. Diddle-a-lit, Rufus, Rufus, Rufus. Diddle-a-lit, Rufus. Rufus, yeah, 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 yeah.
But then I'd run right into the camera.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Okay. So I do have to make the path. That solves a couple of problems, but not quite all of them.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Come on. Take this, move this way, move this way. This way. This way. Well, that clears a lot of that. Yeah, if there was just some way I could convince it to stop observing. Let's see. This and so that's not going to work, and that's not going to work, so it has to work this way. Whatever the rest of this puzzle is, it has to work that way. This doesn't feel like I could do this. This is very strange. Need a hint? Yeah, let's look at that. Rufus can toggle the cameras even if Goal has already started walking. Okay. So...
Nope.
let's try to set this up as best as we can to begin with.
Nope.
Okay. So now we go.
Go now.
Go now, go.
Huh. This works better than I thought.
Yeah, and it's pretty groovy too. Diddle-a-lit, Rufus, Rufus, Rufus. Diddle-a-lit, Rufus. Rufus. Yeah, 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 yeah.
That should work.
Yeah.
Ahem.
Oh.
Wonderful. wonderful. The grace, the discretion, the ability to ignore the entire world around oneself.
Are we Are we talking about the same world, Argus? The one you want to blow up?
Touché, Cletus, but I wonder where this change of heart comes from.
I'm full of surprises.
Oh, like a circus horse. It's a shame that we don't have any time for this. Take the girl to the bridge. Miss Goal, if you would be so kind.
Yeah.
Goal.
You'll think of something.
And what do we do with this scum? He is no longer needed. Get rid of him.
Yeah, I think he meant that in the metaphorical sense.
Move. You're coming with us.
No, wait, please, just wait.
We're not here to negotiate.
Yeah, but don't I get a last request?
I know I'm going to regret this. Now, what is it?
A last cup of coffee. Money. Lots of money to see the ocean one last time. To see Elysium again.
To see Elysium again.
No. According to the convention, it has to be a realistic request.
Yeah, anybody can do realistic requests, but all right.
We'll just go through all these, how about it?
To see the ocean one last time.
Oh, no problem. I was going to throw you into the ocean anyway, but we have to hurry. The cruiser will be pulling into Porto Fisco any moment now.
Next, I'd like...
Wait a minute. You already had your request.
Well, how can that have been my last request when I still have one?
That's true.
Money. Lots of money.
Money? There's no money here. The Organon is a non-profit organization.
Oh, it doesn't matter. No rush. I can wait.
But I can't. Ask for something reasonable.
A last cigarette.
Of course. I'll go get my filters. Please wait here for my return.
What? I have to roll it myself. Never mind. Stay here. I've reconsidered. A last cup of coffee.
Well, there's no reason why not.
Hey!
You just spilled your last request, you fool. You... Ah!
In a stressful situation, nothing beats a good cup of coffee.
So, how much more of this is there? I wonder. I guess not a lot. Find a way to the bridge. Save goal. For chapter 10. Let's go!
I do not wish to be disturbed. Understood? Not for any reason. Not by anyone. Yes, the bailiff, sir. With the exception of the interrogator, of course. Where is he anyway? The interrogator has been requested and is on his way, bailiff. I should hope so. And if I have to conduct the interrogation alone again, I shall become quite unpleasant. Then you can draw lots to see who gets to clean the bridge afterwards.
The Organon won't be out of commission for long. I'd better get a move on.
Shatter their eye sockets!
Shush, you lunatic ninny. We have to be quiet. Why are you following me anyway? Rufus belongs to me. Understand?
Stab him in the diaphragm! Tear off his nostrils!
Although I must admit that your suggestions do not lack a certain creativity. Uh-oh, Cletus and Donna. How the heck did they get here? They still haven't seen me. I better take cover.
So we have Cletus and Donna again. Can't get rid of them. Not going back to the computer core, I don't believe. I don't think we're going to be jumping out. And I don't think we're going to be walking that way. So let's open bot.
The closet would be a perfect hiding place. A true classic. Unfortunately, it's occupied. Huh, that's so typical for our open bot. Always standing in the way.
What else is there to click on?
still haven't seen me. I better take cover.
Let's go to the good hiding place, I suppose.
Very good. That should suffice as a hiding place. But first, I want to ditch this horrible outfit. And now, take cover. Ah, there you are.
That's what I was about to say.
I have something urgent to tell you. I am the real Cletus. That other chap was merely an imposter.
If you say so, so you'll no longer resist coming with me?
Resist? I insist upon it.
Uh-huh. Well then, move it.
Gladly.
Well, that is a surprise.
That went well. And now I... Huh?
Wow, a bump. How original.
Would you like to make a complaint, Miss Gold?
My nose itches.
Miss Gold, stop bleating. You'll have a genuine reason soon enough. Ah, the interrogator. Finally. Leave us alone, bridge guard. Yes, sir, bailiff, sir.
Let me go, Argus. Do you have any idea how many innocent lives are at stake? Do you even care? Have you no conscience?
Quite the contrary, my dear. I am not who you think I am.
Rufus? Or, no, Cletus? Who?
Neither. Bailiff Argus. The right hand of Prime Controller, Ulysses. You do know Ulysses, don't you? You know that he is the actual monster in this little play. For years, I have stood quietly by and watched how the extermination of an entire people was prepared, merely to allow a privileged few to enjoy a better life. I know Ulysses better than anyone else. I know how he thinks. Only I can put an end to this madness. But for that, I need the Ascension codes.
But then we're on the same side.
This is taking a
Why
weird
didn't you
turn.
let Rufus and me finish what we were doing?
I shudder at the very name. I will not leave the salvation of 11,000 souls to that blundering would-be hero. Wow, 11,000 people. So rude.
Rufus rescued me, you know.
Is that a joke? This Rufus has caused you nothing but grief. He's not trying to help you. He's only using you to escape his own miserable existence.
But...
Come with me, Go. I will accompany you to Elysium as your fiancé. You know, I could take the Ascension codes without your consent, but you're a clever girl. You understand that I am the perfect choice for this mission.
I can't.
Why not?
Because...
Why? I've got to do something. If only I knew what all these buttons are for.
Why do all of these people look like Rufus?
Hey, stop!
I'm afraid to push any buttons here.
What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything. It's the machine. It just went crazy. No. Stop! I said stop it!
I think the buttons do the same thing no matter what. I don't think there's a choice in doing anything else. So let's just hit the button again. This is gonna turn out badly.
Stop!
Huh? What's happening to me?
Miss Cole, stay with me! You have been injected with an overdose of sodium amytal. You must stay with me now. Do you hear me? Stay with me!
No.
What? Why not?
Because
Goal!
I love Rufus.
Goal!
Stop!
God! Get this
Goal!
useless
I didn't
scrap bin
mean
out
for
of my
that to
sight at
happen!
once! Throw it overboard!
Goal!
Immediately!
What have I done? Goal! What have I done?
Regarding Gold's death and the loss of the ascension codes, I desist from my usual bomb modes. Things were in a mess. The tightness in his chest was no less as big as the Colossus of Rhodes. And as he fell from the skies, his life flashed before his eyes. Bereft of hope, no courage left to black up. He did finally comprehend this was a definite end. Game over this time, he completely fucked up.
Huzzah, he completely fucked up.
What?
Ow. Huh? What? Oh, it was hell. Of course.
Okay, so reoccurring joke here. The tutorial that we've done at every single game turns out it is supposed to be hell. And we are going to have to do the tutorial yet a fourth time. So we just managed to do all of 10, plus for about 3 minutes a little bit of 9, and we barely went an hour. Definitely running into situations of short chapters. Not really too upset about it. If all 3 games had been 6 chapters and they were all medium to short length, that would be fine. The only real problem is that when you get into chapters like 9 that are kind of long, and right next to a chapter like 8 that is pretty short, and then 10 is pretty short again, it gets pretty obvious that there's just, it's not equal. And again and again I say this, and it's just how I feel. I mean, I'm not trying to just beat people over the head with this thought. It just doesn't feel equal. Most games, you go through a chapter, you don't even realize you've gone through a chapter. It doesn't even bother to tell you. Let's see what the almost all games don't tell you, or they'll tell you very quickly by putting up a chapter mark, or they'll tell you in a save screen but nowhere else. This is making them very, very obvious with the music. Also with the animation, there is enough animation in this game, I think, that you could probably have made just a cartoon of it. Would have been a 30-hour cartoon? No. It probably would have been a 2-hour movie, and of course they would not have any of the puzzles or any of the elements there. All that would have to be recut, and then it would be kind of weird, because then Rufus as a character isn't really the type of character you'd want to watch in a movie. But yeah, there's just a ton of animation scenes here that seem a little strange. Most games don't get this much animation. Just full-on cutscenes animated in this style, I guess. I guess maybe most games do have this many cutscenes, but they're better integrated. It's, again, the same, similar issue. very jarring when you go from the game to a cutscene because it looks rather different. Anywho, that's it for this chapter, and that's it for this episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If I didn't make it clear enough, I'm alright with this chapter again, reserving final judgment for the final at the end of the game, but this is definitely playing off as a slightly better than average game so far. It is running into the same problems over and over again, though. It's not feeling like it ever really learned. And for a series of games that were supposed to be a planned trilogy, I kind of wish that by the third game that we're in, they would have learned to balance out things a little bit better. But again, withholding judgment till the end. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.